It is, it's your boy Dutch the Damon, and you now watching Damon Time with Dutch. On today's episode of Prison Stories Uncut, today's topic, we're going to be discussing being institutionalized, man, after prison. Now, after serving all that time, you expected to come home and rejoin society as an upstanding citizen, right? All the while, you just was in prison 10, 15 years straight on 100% go mode. A gang war every other month, stab wounds all in your body, PTSD, countless hunger strikes, head trauma, you done been hit all in the head, dog bites, canine bites, they done sick the dog on you in there. You in that motherfucker sleeping with a knife every night, one eye open, one ear on alert, eating trash for years, because that's what the food is in there, straight trash. No real responsibility in there, and not to mention, no women, let me say that again, no women. Treating a small cell like your home, developing OCD, living in close quarters with another man for all them years like that. You become OCD, you develop a cleanliness type of disorder because two men, y'all got to be clean in there together. Nobody want to be smelling each other's ass in there, man. All of this stuff combined, then you just come home. And you supposed to turn that go mode off like a light switch. You ain't touched a woman in 10, 15 years. You super aggressive. You just was fighting over the phone in the shower, in the microwave. Now you home and you ain't got to wait in the line and use none of that stuff. But you still aggressive. You waking up 4 o'clock in the morning to eat breakfast. Getting in the shower with your shower shoes still on. Taking showers with your boxers on at home. You buying top paper, rolling up tobacco when you can just buy a pack. You still keep a shank on you. You still read the newspaper every morning. You still bop when you walk. You still wearing baggy clothes. The country is a motherfucker. And you got to come right home and blend right in with society. Man, I was fucked up when I first got out of prison, man. Keep arguing with my girl. That shit ain't work. We end up breaking up. I'm getting into it with people that's close to me over small stuff. I ain't letting nothing slide. I'm still listening to Tupac and Biggie, Facebook and Instagram, weird as hell. But you got to snap out of it and get in tune. But in a way, being institutionalized helped me out in the work world to a certain extent, right? Because for one, I ain't had no problem getting up early and going to work because I was getting up 4 o'clock in the morning to eat breakfast, and you got to be up so that door opened up. So I was always on time for work early. And it taught me how to be clean when I got uptown. Keep everything clean and orderly. It's kind of how like war veterans be when they get home out the military. But anyway, being institutionalized cost me my relationship when I got out of prison. My first relationship when I got out of prison. Cost me some of my close friends. Because I would go off on people. And that kind of rubbed a couple people the wrong way, you know what I mean, being overly aggressive. And it caused me to lose a couple jobs like that, being overly aggressive. Now, how I turned that condition around and snapped out of being institutionalized, I dove headfirst into society and became a part of it. Started going to work every day. That changed up my routine right there. Went to trade school. That had me studying day and night for them exams. Went to driving school, learned how to drive, all that stuff, because before I went to prison, man, I didn't even know how to drive. I was young. You dig what I'm saying? I had to learn all this stuff when I got out of prison. But all of these things, doing all this stuff, I didn't really have time to be institutionalized. And soon after, I just really forgot about it. And that was a thing of the past. Even though sometimes I do snap back into that aggressiveness. But for the most part, I'm dealing with it, and I'm doing pretty good. But I will say this, I didn't have to, I kind of figured it out on my own, but don't be scared to get help, man, if you can't control that shit, because sometimes, man, that shit can bring you down. They don't realize what we had to go through in there, man. You had to be on 20 all day, every day, man, ready to go. Some people, decades, you know, that's turn that off like no light switch. So yeah, don't be afraid to go get help, go talk to a psychiatrist, whatever, go talk to somebody. Because at the end of the day, it's all about bettering self, giving yourself a chance to survive out here in this world and not be just another statistic, man. Shit, you got some old men, they so institutionalized, they get out here and want to go right back. They commit a crime just to go right back. You know what I mean? You don't want to be like that, so get out here and build a life out here and snap out of it.